Libra, the person on your mind. How do they feel? How do you feel? What is the challenge? This will not resonate with everyone. Take with us, leave the rest. Switch the rules if you have to. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't force it. If it's too confusing, it's not your reading. Libra. Kind of feel like this wanted to come out, but we'll see later. How someone has put this situation, relationship, connection in the back burner. That's not for everyone. But let's talk about you. How do you feel about them? We have the Queen of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Chariot. A lot of major arcana here. Could be dealing with a Cancer, a Capricorn. I feel like this is an energy of you wanting to communicate. You want to have honest and truthful communication, having a balanced situation. But, you know, with that Devil, I feel like your need for an authentic, straightforward connection, while it's not a bad thing, I feel like you become very obsessed with it. There's an obsessive element with the Devil. I feel like it's very easy for you to want or go towards something or want to reach some type of goal and then get thrown off the route you're taking and go towards something that could be kind of tempting or something that is either prohibited or it's like, I feel like in how you feel, Libra, it's you're kind of lured into something that you may feel you need to avoid, because you see she has her back this person over here, I think this is you, Libra, has their back turned towards this energy here. It's almost like I feel like there could be a conflict of emotions with what feels balanced and what no longer is balanced, or something that's, it's like, I don't know why I'm getting it, like this isn't the Justice card, but I'm seeing like the Justice, something that's right, fair, and balanced versus something that's not, and how easily it is to be tempted into something that's not. Almost like, Libra, I feel like you lose your sense of self sometimes in this connection. I'm also getting something about a vehicle. I'm getting something about intimacy in a vehicle. That's not for everyone. But I feel like how you feel about this person, you may love them or have these deep feelings, but you also know that they're not good for you. They make you kind of go against what you morally, ethically, what you know to be true, correct, right, fair. They make you kind of go against that, but I feel like deep in your heart you know the truth, or you know who you are, or you know, and you're aware too. I mean, I don't feel like you lack any awareness of how easy it is to be put in a situation that a part of you doesn't feel comfortable in, but at the same time I don't know why I'm getting like a coping mechanism, learning how to be comfortable in something that you know you aren't or shouldn't be in. Because, you know, we have the Queen of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, which is all about fairness and truth and communication. Some of you are great communicators. But I feel like when it comes time to change certain patterns or bad habits, we have that Devil energy. It's almost like, you know, when you're on a diet and you should be eating that salad, but that smell of that chocolate or that french fry or whatever is just so good, you say F the salad. This is kind of like your person's energy. This is how it is, because I'm asking about your feelings or your energy towards them. All right, what about them? Libra, your person. What about their energy? How do they feel? Page of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. I just saw a fish. That's the first thing that came to mind. Someone here could be into fishing. Or something about sushi, eating raw foods. Two of Cups. One more. Judgment. Your person feels very emotionally connected to you. They feel like you are their soulmate. Some of you are in a committed marriage relationship. But I feel like there's something they have to make a decision about with that judgment. Or they have decided. It's like they can't ignore this. They can't avoid it. This is someone who feels they put a lot of time into this. Let me get... Why does your person feel the judgment, Libra? All right, now we're getting Hangman, Justice. They're stalling, Libra. This person is taking their sweet time. It's almost like they know what they need to do to make something fair, something right, but they get into their head. They start, it's almost like this energy, I'll do it later, I'll decide later, we'll talk about it later. They who did I get this for? I was talking about putting something in the back burner. I was talking about this with another sign. I forgot what sign though. They could also act, Libra, you're dealing with someone who, I don't think they're forgetful, but they can act forgetful. Like, I feel like there's like major issues or major things you bring to their attention and they're kind of like, they look the other way or they ignore it or they just stall, they take forever. I feel like this person, like I said, they have deep emotions for you, Libra. Tell me about the Page of Cups. And it stresses them out too. It stresses them out a lot. This is someone who, they have a lot of anxiety over this connection. Anxiety about the choices they've made, about life, about the choices they're making. I feel like you're not that different from them. I feel like you guys may, in a way, you mirror each other. Tell me about that Two of Cups. Temperance, wanting peace. This is someone who doesn't want conflict. This is someone who views you as someone who is very stable to them. They may be viewing you as someone who has a good job, you're good with your money, your resources. You're coming out again. Some of you are demanding something, some type of truth. You're setting some type of boundary. And this is the part that I feel like they start, they go from being very lovey and attentive and stable, and then they're like, oh, what did you say? Or what do we have to do? Some of you have to communicate to them a lot. A lot of times repeat. Some of you are repeating certain things in this connection, in this relationship, are either happening too much. And I feel like a lot of you are tired. And some of you, with that Devil, there's something that holds you together, whether it's property, whether it's children, it would be some type of financial agreement or something that holds you together. So you can't even, like, even if you wanted to let go or just be done with this, it's like you can't. All right, what is the challenge in this connection, Libra and their person? What is the challenge? Eight of Cups, walking away, letting something go, letting a person go. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is showing again. But this King of Pentacles, it reminds me of the Devil. I don't know, I get this energy. This is very, this is not for everyone, but it's almost like selling your soul. That's not for everyone, but I don't know why I'm getting that. Like doing things, walking away from things that are not morally, ethically aligned with who you are at your core, with who somebody is. Having to leave something behind, that's a challenge. Behaviors, people. Give me one more challenge. The Fool. This is taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, starting something new. But with this situation or with another situation? being afraid of being alone or without this other energy. Someone here could be a dancer. I'm getting ballerina. Very beautiful. We have Nine of Swords again. A lot of anxiety. A lot of stress. All right, what is the hidden truth? We will be together again. I want to be more than friends. All right, that is what I'm getting. Thank you for watching.